Hey neighbors, how you doing? It's Miss C, and this is Pick Me Up Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about something that's very important. It's something that everybody wants at the end, but definitely cannot get back. That's right, we're talking about time. Time is the most precious commodity that we have, and people waste it and don't cherish it and just think that they're going to live forever. But as we know, those of us who watch the news every day, how depressing it is to know that someone else or a multitude of people have lost their life. Sometime over foolishness, sometime over hatred, sometime by deadly accidents, by hurtful emotions. People can lose their life just about over anything. To sickness, disease. So time is something that we cannot get back, no matter how hard we beg. Once the past has passed, it's the past, baby. And there's no going back to what you once were. So the best thing to do is start living for today. The day that you have been blessed with. Sometimes we let the thoughts of the past rule and control our life because we have regrets sometimes and feel as though if we only did this instead of that, my life would be like this. And we waste our time, our blessed time, our time to make good changes and to do positive things in our life right now, blaming people and situations and things that happened in the past. So I just wanted to talk about time today to help somebody realize that the most precious thing you have right now is the time that God has given you and that you are blessed with. You can't buy time. As you hear this clock ticking, that is precious moments being evaporated away. And we don't look at time like that sometimes, as something precious. See, we so focused on money sometimes and people and how they feel about us and what they think, and I don't have this and I don't have that, so let me strive hard or grind hard to get stuff. But in the midst of getting all that stuff, are you happy? Do you have joy in your heart? Are you happy to be alive? Or will you be happy and enjoy your life once you get a whole bunch of stuff? Because I was talking to my brother one day, and he the type that likes a whole bunch of shoes, a whole bunch of clothes, and a whole bunch of stuff. He just likes stuff. And I ain't talking down on my brother, because at one point in time, I liked stuff too. Especially when I felt as though I could never have it. So when you get it, you feel good because you never thought you would be able to have such possessions that was yours that can't nobody take away. They better not touch your stuff. But at the drop of a dime or in the blink of an eye, that stuff could be gone. When you store up your treasures on earth, or store up things that you are infatuated with and it becomes your idol, It's a possibility that you could lose those things. And what would happen to you? I said, you have all this stuff and it look good and it's nice, and yes, people are envious of you and jealous because you got all this stuff. But God forbid if your house burned down, or somebody breaking your house, or something happens, would you be able to cope and be able to live a still happy and prosperous life if all your stuff was gone? Would you realize that the true gift that you have is the breath in your body to be able to live and to enjoy the time that God has given to us? I'm not saying wanting the finer things in life or just anything worth having in life is wrong. But in the midst of getting all of this stuff, don't lose yourself. And don't let your time be stolen away from you and the ones that you love. Tell people you love them. Wrap your arms around them. Kiss them. Yeah, they gonna say, what the wrong with you? Why you all up on me like that? Just tell them you love them and laugh and go on about your business. Because it's that unexpected kind of love that shocks people back into life. Sometimes people need a hug. Sometimes people need a smile. Sometimes people just need to be acknowledged. Know that they important. Know that someone love them and care for them. And when we are out grinding, trying to make things happen, so you can set your family up, your children up, your grandchildren up for the future. Don't lose what you have today, though. Don't stop giving your family time and love and affection and attention because you want them to have a better future, but you making their present a living hell right now. I can remember both of my parents worked to take care of us. And by me being a child, that was hard on me because I would wake up in the morning. Everybody was getting ready to go somewhere, either to school or work. That's how our house ran. You had to do something with yourself. Ain't no just staying at home, laying around, collecting dust. No, you had to be about your business. But when I would get home from school, my mama wouldn't be there. My daddy wouldn't be there. And I'm not mad at them for that. They had to do what they had to do to take care of us. So I'm grateful. But at the same time, now that they're gone, I wish I had more time to spend with them, to get to know them, to get to know more about them. Yes, they were my mom and my dad. But I didn't know them for who they were. You see what I'm saying? Kids sometimes think that their parents are perfect. But when you spend time with a person, you get to see the small imperfections within a person. And you would never know that if you don't spend time with them. So in life, you think that those around you are perfect. And you judge yourself because you feel as though you are not perfect. And you see everything wrong with you, but you don't see anything wrong with anybody else. And that's because we don't spend time with each other no more. We always on the phone, always on the computer, always trying to get to the next destination. And we have lost our unity. We have lost our closeness with one another. Make time for what counts the most. God, for those who believe in Him, your spouse, your parents, your children, your family, your confidants, your closest friends, those who are really down for you, that are there for you through good times and bad times, that's loyal. It's hard to find loyal people these days that you can truly trust, that you can fall back on and know that they will catch you. That's hard because people don't stay around that long these days no more. They in your life, they out, they in, they out. They don't know what they want to do. They acting like your life is hopscotch or something. Oh, what's that? Double Dutch. I know it's one of them where they in and out. But I just wanted somebody to know today, in all your getting, get an understanding and get some understanding about how precious your time is. Because if there ever come a day where you on your back and you looking up at the ceiling because you're not able to move, or you're sick, or something has happened and you're not able to do what you want to do, and it's time for you to close your eyes, I would rather you say or know in your heart that you have did and done everything that your heart had desired, all your dreams, all your goals, all your aspirations, because you used your time wisely. On the other hand, for those of us, me, myself, sometimes, that waste time. I'm not perfect. No one is. But I'm just saying, let's strive to be the best that we can be in the rest of this year and years to come. That's how you become better, by improving over the time that you have been blessed with. And over time, yes, you will accumulate all those things that you work so hard for, but don't put things over what truly matters the most. Because once somebody is gone, that's permanent. And you're not getting them back. So if you didn't tell them how much you admire them, how much you love them, how much you thank them for being that pillar in your life, or that joy to your spirit when they would smile, or they would make you laugh, or they would look out for you, let them know. Let those in your life know how much they mean to you, because you will never know when the last time is the last time. People can look perfectly healthy and be gone that same day, or their life can be stolen from them. This world is evil because it have evil within it. And anytime you don't strengthen yourself and prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually for this fight called life, you can get taken advantage of. And your life can be stolen from you if you are at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's so many possibilities. They used to have this show a long time ago, and I don't know why I was like infatuated with this show, but I didn't like watching the show, but at the same time I watched it because I learned so much. And some of y'all probably remember this show. It was called 1,000 Ways to Die, and each episode had about 5 ways or so many ways you could die. And it had some of the most simplest stuff, simplest ways people died. And you would never expect someone could lose their life over something so minute or so small or so crazy. I remember one of the stories. It had this woman. She ended up dying because she used a dirty razor shaving her legs and caught some kind of infection, and it killed her. So if you see me and I got a little extra hair on my legs, you might know why. I just had to make you laugh right quick. I just had to do it. You know me. But in all seriousness, though, time is precious. Use it the best way you know how until you learn better. Love those who love you, and even love the ones who hate you. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to deal with that hate that's within their heart. Don't let somebody hate and negativity change who you were created to be. And that's someone awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Miss C, right here on Miss C's Corner for another Pick Me Up Wednesday. I'll see you next time, neighbor. But before you go, you already know you better hit that subscribe button to see me and enjoy all my good content. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified, because you know YouTube be tripping. And sometimes you get my videos and sometimes you don't. But they still a blessing though. So we're going to thank the Lord for them and keep it rolling. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what's on your mind. Yeah, I know I might not like them sometimes, but it is what it is. Everybody have the right to express themselves. But I was taught, don't say nothing if you don't have nothing good to say at all. It's something like that. It went something like that. If you don't have nothing good to say, then don't say nothing at all. There you go. Thank you, Holy Ghost. He'll bring things back to your remembrance, but don't say nothing to nobody that you wouldn't want nobody to say to you. And don't say nothing to nobody that you would not say in their face. These keyboard gangsters is a trip. Do you hear me? But anyway, we're not going to waste our time with negativity this year. We have so much to do. We have so much to live for. So many memories to create and enjoy. So we're going to focus on that. Make sure you also hit that like button. I know everybody loves to see how many likes people get on the video, but I want you to hit that like button from your heart. If you can't do it for that, then don't do it at all. Because I see them. And for everyone, I thank God for them and I appreciate it. Because that just let me know to keep up the good work. So I will. So thank you again for joining me, Miss C, in the place to be, right here on my corner. I'll see you next time, neighbor. Bye.